There's no such thing as a correct form. Some of the greatest shooters in the world does not have a perfect form. What up? It's Tyren Johnson here. Today we're talking about form shooting. Form shooting is something that I do each and every day. Before every practice, before every game. I do form shooting every day because one of the most important things when you're shooting is your form. Now, let me go ahead and give you a little fact. There's no such thing as a correct form. Some of the greatest shooters in the world does not have a perfect form. Every form is different. Every player has their own comforts and their own abilities. You look at a guy like Klay Thompson, his form is pretty perfect. Look at a guy like Steph Curry, his form is kind of lower. You look at a guy like Kevin Durant, he comes from the side. Got a guy like, Reggie Miller, kind of shot like with both hands. So like Ray Allen kind of brought the ball far away from his body and straight up into his shot. There are so many different ways to shoot the basketball, but I think that the best thing that you can do as a basketball player is do the same thing consistently. That way you can create that muscle memory so that your form can get good and consistent so that whenever you get in the game, you make more shots consistently, all right? So here's a few things that I do every day, before practice, after practice. I do these every day. You should do them too. So I come right in front of the goal, right in front of the rim, find my mark. I normally do 3 spots. I do the side, the middle, and the opposite side. I come right here, get comfortable, straight up. Straight up. I try to make about 10 of these, 10 in this spot, then I come here in this spot. Same thing, straight up. Straight up. Same thing on the opposite side. The thing about form shooting is, if you look at my hand, right? My hand placement is directly behind the ball. My guide hand is off to the side. You don't want your guide hand behind the basketball because what can happen is you can create that spin, right? So you want to make sure that your guide hand has the least amount of influence in your shot as possible. So when you get there, make sure you're focusing on that. Up, come right here. Boom. Right here, right here, all right? And one of the most important things is, one of my homeboys told me this in college, Corey Bloom. He told me to hold my follow through. Hold my follow through until the ball goes through the net. Ever since I started doing that, I can't lie. My jump shot has increased 10x, right? That was some of the best advice I ever heard was just hold your follow through, all right? So whenever you do this, the next thing you can do is you can start progressing. So you go from 2 hands, you go to 1 hand. Catch the ball, boom, right here. Straight into your shot, right? I'll make 10 right here. Come here, boom. Ball should come back to you. Right back to you, boom. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Now, what you really want to do when you really want to challenge yourself is, you do those same 2 drills. You do 10 with 2 hands, 10 with 1 hand, but you start doing them only swishes. So all net. It does not count if it's all net, if it's not all net. So come here, boom, oh, missed, gotta go get it. So you come here, boom, that's a swish, that's 1. That's a swish, that's 2. That's not a swish. That's a swish, that's 3. And you do so on and so on. Make 5, make 10 in those 3 different spots. Do the same thing with 1 hand. Let me show you with 1 hand. Check me out, check me out, check me out. Boom, that's a swish. You heard me? Check me out. Boom, that's a swish. So what happens is you start getting comfortable, and I can do this in my sleep because I do this every day. The last drill you can do is you can add a dribbling to your form shooting because, you know, whenever you get into your pull-ups, you want to be comfortable shooting the ball off the dribble. So you just come right here, boom, straight into your shot. Control it, right? So boom, straight into your shot. Control it. You can even go between the legs if you want. Boom, shot. You can go behind the back if you want. Boom, shot. So you're working all these different things, right? Try to make 10 at all of them. Sometimes I go between the legs, sometimes I go behind the back, crossovers, whatever I want to do, man. Just getting creative, having fun with it. making sure that you're always constantly working on your game. One thing I love about form shooting is, whenever I'm having a bad shooting spell, form shooting helps me gain my confidence back. Why? Because I get to see the ball go through the net. The more times I get to see the ball go through the net, the better my confidence be, right? So you always want to have confidence as a shooter, and that's why form shooting is important. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. I got a free weekly workout, 7 days, well 6 days because we take the 7th day off. 6 days of full workout you can download for free on my website. Link will be in the bio. Please check it out. Besides that, every day, make them pay.